Oh my, I forgot about this place. What? Hey there, YouTube. It's Cadiot, and welcome back to my single player survival series. Yes, it's been a while, but yes, we're finally back. Recently, I've been through some Redstone misadventures and whatnot, and I learned a lot of Redstone, and that kind of brought me back to this whole steampunk city I'm working on. Because a lot of the things I've done, I think might have use. And so in today's episode, I kind of want to get on the road to applying those uses, and so I'm going to build an iron farm behind me, and I'm going to try and incorporate some buildstone aspects to make it look really cool. And so we begin my iron farm misadventures in the worst way possible, dealing with villagers. No, bad, back in the boat. Oh no, is he gonna? I think he stayed in this time. He indeed stayed in. Didn't do it again. That's unfortunate. What he did last time is he came in, he flew down this, hit this wall, turned, went out the door of the minecart and down those rails. He said, I want to be free, and he was. And if that story wasn't a reminder that anything can happen and nothing will ever go to plan, well, then there's this. Oh, I hear him taking damage. There's gonna be one dead. They're both dead. No! I have to go get more of them. I've managed to iron and farm, and I've probably made the world's ugliest box for an iron farm, but it's all getting covered up in the end, so it should be fine. I mean, it'll be better because it won't look ugly. Now, to explain how these iron farms work, I don't remember whose design this is, but it's someone's design, not mine. Basically, the zombie sits here and then he looks at these villagers every once in a while. They freak out. Golem spawns, golem burns. Simple, easy, effective, produces iron. I don't need too much since I'm not in a multiplayer world and I'm not selling it. And I'm not trying to sell other stuff that requires it. So this right here is an effective design for what I'm going for. Now what I need to do is build the building around it so that way I don't have this ugly floating mess in the middle of my area, and it looks nice. So let's get on that now. We're now at a kind of a midpoint in the process of factory build here. Now, there are some things, and I'm going to step away because that is loud and annoying, and I'm going to try and get it from an angle that we can view it without having to listen to it. Uh, kind of some things I've got going here. I've got the iron farm all built out. I've got the conveyor belt system. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have the items come out of the iron farm onto the conveyor belt and then moved across where they'll be stored over on this side. And then I've got one of the redstone fans, which is why I am not allowed to be anywhere near this anymore. I've got windows that need to be windowfied. Iron farm is still working. I really wish I had that wired up to show that. But other than that, all I gotta do now is get a building here with the iron collection system and probably finish off one more side of this so that it at least looks like a working facade for today. Let's move on to the next little task here, which is building this and finishing at least one viewing angle off. This is a really resource intensive build, and of course now there's an iron golem sitting here ruining my recording. Either way, this is a very intensive resource-wise build. I don't have anywhere near the backside of this done. I don't have a roof on it. The iron golem spawned right there, and I don't even have a backside over here. I don't, and I'm almost out of granite. Why is this so big? I've done this to myself. Quick anger management intermission. Ah, sucker, burn. Burn, that's what you get. That's what you get. We will now return to the regularly scheduled program. Behind me stands our iron factory. Totally complete with one asterisk and about 8 footnotes of all the ways it actually isn't complete. But, that doesn't matter because it looks great from this angle and this angle only. You look at it from any other angle and you realize, there's nothing back here. To which I say, I don't have time for that right now, and this video needs to go up in 4 days, and it's not edited yet. I guess we're just gonna have to end it in this state. Now, I am going to try to do at least a little bit right by you all and show you that this system does indeed work. The iron does indeed come out of the iron factory and across the way. Now, there is some room for improvement, and honestly, I might go do that real quick because it's not too hard to find a powdered snow. But the problem here is that, it kind of gets plopped onto the conveyor belt and then bounced around. And if I put a powdered snow right here, it would be more uniform and not all bouncy and weird and strange and odd. It would just look better. But that's not the point, because we have a working thing and it looks fabulous when it works correct. And that is the point. We also have a bunch of annoying fans. So what are your thoughts on my iron factory? Was it worth a 2-month wait to see this video go through? I don't know. That's for you to decide in the comments section. While you're down there, why don't you also hit that subscribe button and maybe the like? Or don't. I also don't care if you do that. That is up to you. You very intelligent human. Anyway, I've been Cadiot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.